What's going on, NinBuzz community? Welcome back for another week of community choice. Last week I asked you guys what your favorite water type Pokemon was, and this week I'm going to be answering that question with the top 5 votes from the NinBuzz community. Over 1,000 comments this week, so let's go ahead and get into it. In 5th place is Gyarados with 9% of the votes. I like to see this on the list. Gyarados, a very strong Pokemon, very high attack stat, which is awesome. Definitely used in competitive battling quite a bit. Gyarados is that Pokemon that you really want because it takes a lot to evolve a Magikarp. It kind of does sometimes. You need to put it out in the front of your party and to get it some experience with an EXP share, something like that. But if you work a little bit hard at it, it will pay off with a Gyarados, which is a very strong and awesome Pokemon, just in such contrast to Magikarp, which is pretty funny to me. In 4th place is Squirtle with 10% of the votes. This is probably a lot of your guys' first starter Pokemon, maybe from the first generation. Really depends on when you jumped into Pokemon. This is 4th place. Squirtle, obviously a super cute Pokemon. Anything else notable about it? Squirtle is actually a playable character in Smash Bros. Brawl with the Pokemon Trainer. And Squirtle overall is just a great mascot for the first generation of Pokemon and got 10% of the votes. In 3rd place is kind of a bit of a troll one, but it's Mudkip with 14% of the votes, mainly probably because of its internet meme, I heard you like Mudkips, but I don't know. I mean, I can't just say that fully accredit its 3rd place to a meme on the internet, because Mudkip is a freaking awesome Pokemon. So I'm not gonna downgrade it at all. Mudkip is super cute, super awesome, and evolves all the way into Swampert, which is actually a pretty fun Pokemon to use, definitely with that type. So we're going to jump into 2nd place, which is Blastoise with 15% of the votes, just edging out Mudkip by a couple of votes. Blastoise, the fully evolved form of Squirtle. Definitely you guys went strong with Squirtle, Blastoise here, both in the top 5. Blastoise is a very strong Pokemon and definitely has a cool Mega Evolution. It won for favorite Mega Evolution of the Kanto starters back in the day on NinBuzz. So I was not surprised to see Blastoise on this list, but even more not surprised, I guess. I don't know exactly how to say it, but in 1st place is Greninja with 29% of the votes, and I think that was one kind of flaw with this question, is that there is a brand new Pokemon named Greninja in the 6th gen, and everyone loves it. I have to be honest with you guys. From the beginning of Pokemon X and Y, when I was hearing announcements, I was planning on picking Chespin as my starter for the game when it came out. But after seeing how Greninja looked like, I was thinking to myself, this is Greninja, the final form is what I'm going to be using most, so I gotta go with Froakie because Greninja is just such a boss. Really, a water dark type Pokemon, super fast, it's a mixed attacker with special attack, and attack stats are pretty high. Definitely a cool type, got some awesome moves, and it can have the hidden ability Protein, which is really creative to use. Even though it's not very original, it's still creative to use in online Pokemon competitive battles. So there's a little bit of insight for your top 5 water Pokemon for this week. So let's go ahead and get into next week's question, which is going to be, who is your favorite Mario Kart 8 character? Now, I'm not ready to do countdowns quite yet for Mario Kart 8, like favorite tracks, favorite parts, and stuff like that. But I think it's about time to go with the favorite character, because obviously there are only weight classes. There are 7 different weight classes in the game, and that's it. Characters do not hold their own personal stats. So it's very much similar to Mario Kart 64, and that it's just weight classes. So basically, whichever one you like the best, whichever design you like the best, whatever, put it in the comments below. You can vote for more than one if you'd like. Other than that, I'm RedFalconGames. You can check out my personal channel with the link in the description. I'd appreciate that very much. And if you gave this video a thumbs up, I'd also appreciate that. But most importantly, do not forget to comment below which your favorite Mario Kart 8 character is. I've been talking pretty fast for quite a while, so once again, I'm RedFalconGames, and I will see you guys next week. Have an awesome week, NinBuzz.